Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel on episode 10 of Whimsy Stories Generation 2. And we are here with our beautiful girl who is on her final day of high school. She's gonna have her final day of classes. Oak is going to have their final day of classes, and today it is their birthday. So while she is at the debate team, her parents are going to prepare their birthday for them, and then later this week tomorrow it will be the lottery. Then we will have winter break, and it will slowly be starting to be Winterfest on next Sunday, and then we will have the last day of Winterfest, and then a few days later, New Year's Eve. So I think she's really excited. I think she's really counting down the days until it is Winterfest. They need to get ready for class. So I'm just trying to get everybody to start prepping. I think Willow definitely, because it's the final thing that she can do before signing up to uni. She just wants to do as much as possible. I don't think Aspen is really caring right now. She was talking to her crush, Austin Herrera. She initially had a crush on Jordan, if you remember a few episodes back. She's still very attracted to him, but her crush on him has disappeared. And it's actually swifted to Austin. So I gave him a quick makeover and I generated her orientation and gender ID, and basically she came out as female, biromantic and bisexual, and she did decide to fully be out and proud. So she is she is definitely wanting to do a few things. She also wants to be friends with Catalea, one of the Sims in the other class. So she's here. She's actually in Aiden's class, who I believe MC Command Center should also be aging up soon. Dominic is gonna age up soon, who is a friend of Oak. Catalea, are you? You actually have the same age as Aspen, sorry, or as Aiden, so I don't think she's going to. Yeah, you're not gonna age up in a while, and I think Austin is 16 out of 20, so there will be a little bit of an age gap. But we'll see whether they will become a couple, whether Aspen will build up some friends, and Freya's actually also aging up today, so there's a lot of birthdays. I do think we're just gonna plan it with all of our friends, so the friends that do need to age up, that they will actually be able to age up. So we'll make a cake and then we will auto age up everybody. Let's see. We also have a pop-up say politics. Some Sims question local laws, regulations, policies, and taxes, but those are usually Sims who can vote. There are potentially weeks before Oak needs to worry about this political stuff. Time for a social media update. Wait until after class because you're actually aging up today, so you need to listen to this. And he decides the risks are too great and settles back into listening to the guest speaker's incredibly long and incredibly boring speech. Well, the only thing that you want to do is actually just write your book. So I think like he is thinking it's the final day of high school. I've done a lot. Like I've done my A student. I've done my after school activity. I'm just done. I just want to be an author. I just want to go out into the world, do my own thing, and not be bothered with school anymore. Whereas I think Willow is thinking more about, okay, this is the final day that I can get into uni and that I can get into a distinguished degree, and I really want to get into a distinguished degree, so I have to do everything that I can to just get those exams right and get this right and get that right. So I think she's definitely going to just keep on studying. We're gonna do some homework because she feels like she needs to do some extra homework in between classes, even though she doesn't have to. And I think Aspen is just like, ooh, more talking to my crush then. So we are gonna let her go over to, where's Austin? Austin is here, to Austin, and see if we can do a bit more flirting, because I already did a little bit of flirting right before class. And they did exchange numbers. It did work. So she's gonna do a little bit of a pickup line and see if it works. And Willow is done with her homework, so she's just doing a little bit of catching up with Aiden, actually talking about volunteer work, because I do think that now that she is turning, I would say 18, that she's thinking about doing some volunteer work. She doesn't need to go with her parents anymore. She can do it for free. not for free, but she can do it without any guidance. So I think she's talking to Aiden about maybe doing some volunteer work, maybe doing it with the two of them, maybe going together and just have like a little fun way of spending some friendly time together while also doing something nice. She's also going to, let's see, interest, declare metal music internally treasures. Girl, I agree. I love metal music. I am a metalhead. I don't know if I've ever said it on this channel, but I am a metalhead. And she actually, I don't know in which episode she got it, but she likes comedy and volunteering. She dislikes the color yellow. She likes complaints and pranks as conversation topics. And in terms of music, she actually likes a lot. She likes Winter Holiday, she likes classical, she likes metal, which is completely not fitting those. She likes pop music, summer strut music, and spooky music. I did give like winter, summer, and spooky music to her, as I thought it would be fitting for her loving the each holiday. So I thought it would be like really fitting for her to also love the holiday music. So those are the likes that I gave her, but she got on her own classical, metal, and pop music. I cannot talk. So I think it's really like interesting to see like what she has as likes and dislikes. And then going over for Aspen. Aspen likes fitness and painting. She likes new age music, but she hates dream pop, even though she is definitely 18 herself. And then for Oak, their likes and dislikes, they like mischief, they like artsy sims and high energy sims, and then their music is backyard music and metal music, so similar to their sister, that they actually like the same music. So once they move out into their own home in a Briddenton, a Brightchester townhouse that I built a few episodes ago, I think there will be definitely a lot of metal music blaring. So I wonder if you are into metal music. Let me know which bands do you think these two would love hearing and would be a fan of. I think one of my favorite ones is Trivium. I've recently seen a concert of them. It was a really small concert, as it wasn't like planned a lot in advance. So they had a much smaller stage than what they usually have, but I loved the vibe, and it was such a good band to see. I'm also going this year to Disturbed, to Nothing More, 3 Days Grace, and Ice Nine Kills, and I'm really looking forward. But I'm really wondering what they would like. For now, it seems classes are over, so that means school day's ending. It appears as if Oak is having problems with the alphabet since they can't seem to get past A. Uh, Oak, Willow, and Aspen impressed their teachers, even though Aspen did nothing. And we are not eligible for early graduation because we're literally graduating today. Widow has the same thing. She can seem to get past A. Prom is coming, which Aspen will probably go on her own when we're not playing with her anymore. And Aspen is one of the top students. So apparently she doesn't have to do anything in order to still get a very good grade. So I'll be sending these ones home so that Willow can go to her after school activity. And then in the meantime, I will have Isabel bake a cake for both of the twins so we can use that to age them up. Who is this? Oh, somebody pranking us, but we can age them up as well as age their friends up. So we are back home, and I thought it would be nice actually to create a family recipe. I've also done this in my Not So Berry challenge, where the berry scones are a family recipe. And I was thinking, what would be a good recipe for this family? We have a lot of stuff that could be created, but the thing that I thought was actually the most fitting is the honey cake, since we made a lot of honey cake for each birthday. So honey cake with a cup of brown sugar and then the motive aiding trait. So this will cost in total 129 simoleons. It will depend, of course, on the serving size, but I do think it might be nice to have that as a family recipe for the family, where Isabel will also teach it to both Oak and Willow. So we're gonna select Oak for now. Maybe we should create the family recipe first. Family recipes. I just created it, right? Apparently, I'm not allowed to create a family recipe, which is weird because I do have one. So hopefully I could create one. Otherwise, they're gonna say that the family recipe that we have in the family is honey cake. So we'll always try to have some honey in the home for specific birthdays or for some birthdays to have as a little fun nod to the first generation where we had our bees, and we always just made sure that we had honey cake as the cake for the family. And we are getting we're not gonna have an early graduation. We're graduating today. It's our birthday today. And for her, she's not graduating early. She's gonna stay a teen for now because she still has 12 days left, so just let her be a teen for now. Go release your bladder. You want to finish reading a book? So why don't you just read something? Dakota, you are currently, I know, getting in talk therapy for his major depressive disorder, as he has been having a depressive episode, so I'm just sending him over there. And then in the meantime, Isabel is making the cake. So she feels like she is a true chef and she's making the cake for the kids. So I will make one honey cake first and then cakes and cheesecakes. I'll make another one as well. And I'm thinking, should we make another honey cake? Or should we maybe make a different cake? She actually knows a different little recipes that I think is interesting. But I think I'm just going to do 2 honey cakes since we have so much honey anyways. And I invited Austin over to have like a little bit of a flirtation between him and Aspen. And he's asking Aspen to go to the prom, I think, as a date. Let's see. She's feeling smitten. Prom, she has a crush. It's a romantic interest. She's very attractive. She did also like, do you like what you see? And he said, let's go someplace. So she is going to reveal her crush on him. I'm not sure how fast, if she's moving too fast, but it's the first time that we actually have one of the kids who wants to stay into a relationship, because with Oak it was pretty fast, but they ended up better as friends. And I think this might actually be a situation where it might go a little bit faster than expected. I think I'm not gonna do physical intimacy. Did she reveal? No, she did not reveal her crush, so I am going to have her reveal her crush. You are in need of the toilet. I was like, what am I seeing? They were reacting to something. I don't know what. You are still... Oh, you're still not feeling great. Well, maybe it will help if you talk to your daughter, because your oldest daughter is here. So it would be really sweet. Just ask her to comfort you. Maybe ask her to get a hug, because you see your other daughter doing a lot of flirts. I mean, a lot. They are now lovebirds. So I guess this crush is no longer a crush, because it's a major crush. So she definitely likes Austin. I guess. Okay, did she... No, did not declare love publicly. I think she revealed her crush. Like, can you have a first kiss? Yes, you can have a first kiss. So... Oh, you are in need of... You need to change. Why are you not using? I want you to auto use. Can I select auto use for her? Auto use. Auto use. Realistic auto use. So she should be using it if she is literally soaked in blood. But just change out your tampons, and I guess in the snow our youngest daughter is going to have her very first kiss. There we go. She is definitely confessing her crush and having a boyfriend in one day, because I am going to make these two official, since it's going so easy for these two. And I mean really, really easy for these two. So reveal crush. I'm not sure if how he could not realize that it's your crush with you kissing him. So it should definitely be... Wait. She revealed her crush. She revealed her crush, but she's heart. Why? Everything is going so well. Why is she heartbroken? I have no idea what is happening. But I'm going to ask him to be a romantic partner. I don't know why she feels heartbroken because everything seems to be going well. But I seriously don't know why is the direction. She's going to be romantic partners. We're just gonna have this. She is not feeling happy with public displays of affection. I'm sorry, your sister wants to have a romantic relationship, so she is getting a relationship. But what we can do instead is get the cakes into the inventory if you really don't want to see it. So where can I open the fridge? There I could open the fridge. I passed it already twice. Open the fridge. Get the cakes out. Like, look how much honey we have. Honey cake is definitely our signature cake. There's so much in here that I probably should sell for a little bit more extra money. So I am going to do that, since that is money that they won't be using anyways. So I guess it's money we can take. We're just sending a few stuff and then I will head over. I'm also putting everything in Willa's inventory that we have at least one thing of each. This does seem like two things, but it's a different design. I want to bring everything to every generation, so we always have these things in our inventory for the household collections, in case we can fully like build up all of these collections by just having that stuff in there. So once we like tick off a collection, I want to make sure that we actually keep it as a ticked off collection and not just give away. So that's why her inventory is looking a lot fuller than it usually would, just because I am trying to make sure that we can take all of the collections with each of the generations. And of course, we are having the birthday parties at the San Sequoia Recreation Center, where we have done a few birthdays so far. So I've brought out the two cakes. I'm going to place one here and one here. So we will add birthday cake candles to this one, and Oak will add birthday candles to theirs. And this is actually the first time that we're seeing them with their long hair wig, and I think they look amazing. I think it's really fitting them, and I think it's really... Ooh, you're looking a little bit shiny. I think it's really something that they are going to like. So they're looking confident, they're looking happy. So it's nice to see this outfit. You definitely need to use... Oh, I'm gonna bump up your energy because you are very tired. I'm also going to bump up your energy and just do this. Since they otherwise are not going to make this. And I'll just make sure that everybody's in a good mood before we start blowing out these candles. Okay, I just clicked some of the moods because otherwise it's gonna take me way too long and these twins will age up without blowing out the candles. So she is going to... Let's see... I think we're gonna have her taste the frosting. I think that's definitely something that she would like to do. And I see that she's sweating because from not taking a shower. So I will quickly eat some info, mood buffer control, remove the sweating from Turbo Driver. So we don't see the sweat in the pictures. Let's see, where is it? I might need to give some of my Sims the no sweat overlay just so they never have the sweat showing. Probably might be easier so I don't need to have them take a shower if their hygiene is okay-ish, but this should be good enough. Let's see, can you... If I turn off headline effects, can you then please blow out the candles for me, Willow? And then your butter can do the same. Let's see, is she ready? She is definitely ready. She is blowing out her candles. And that means she's gonna age up into a young adult. So I'm going to see the randomization 3 times to see what else. We need to give her for sure family oriented. So I will swap out some of the traits, but I just want to see what we get. I'm not really seeing any of these traits fitting for her. But she does need family oriented. Yes, she does. So the family oriented trait is the first one I am going to give to her if I can find it. Why is nothing in order? Why is nothing in order, and why can I not make this longer? Because we have definitely be getting more and more traits. I'm also thinking of maybe giving her to others, but I might also leave it up to you, lovelies, to let me know in the comments down below if you want me to have give her certain traits. If I'm looking at her life and what I think would be fitting for her, I think loves the outdoors or something in terms of being with gardening. I think that would be a nice nod to the first generation. She already has unflirty, which is like her bad trait, but I don't mind having another bad trait in quotation marks. So, for example, could be. I don't think she would be materialistic. I don't think she would be a silver spoon. Evil snob, no. Shady, no. I don't think she's socially awkward, but she might be like when she becomes a mom, she might be a nosy mom, like just wanting to know a lot of things. It might also be that she is not gloomy, but I do feel that she might be a little bit insecure sometimes about herself. Like she knows she can do things, but she might just feel a bit insecure. I also think squeamish would be fitting. For now, I don't think I'm gonna give her anything else or any other traits. I might download some additional traits as well. As I do think it might be fun to give her just a few additional traits, and she does need to have the super parent aspiration. So that's the one that she needs to have, but I'm actually thinking I want to make sure that she has the domestic traits since that's the one she needs to get. But I also have I'm not sure if it's a mod or if it comes with the game. I think it comes with the game. I'm also thinking about just doing the academic one with the academic aspiration with her. And when she's done with uni, regardless of whether we finish this aspiration or not, that we then switch to the super parent aspiration. Then she is a valedictorian, which is amazing. I'm really proud of you. Do we Okay, she'll have the high school graduation on Winterfest, which I don't think she's gonna love, but I guess that's the way it is. Oak was celebrating their sister birthday, but I do think they really wanna blow out the candles themselves, so they are going to make a wish, and they wait. Please do it the right way. Please make sure that I can take the picture the right way. They are making their wish. They're really thinking hard about it. And they are blowing out their candles as well, which means that Oak will also be aging up into a young adult. So there we go. There goes Oak. So their traits were creative and bookworm. I'm gonna see for them. I'm gonna randomize since they don't have to have specific ones. Paranoid, generous, and ambitious. I actually like these. I think they ambitious. I don't think no. Generous. I think yes for them. Paranoid, yes as well. And what I actually think, looking at their traits, I think they're really outgoing. Actually. And then for aspiration, we are going to stick with the one we had, which is creative. I don't know why it disappeared, but it's the best-selling author one. We're gonna stick with the one they have. And I think these are the traits that are actually fitting for Oak. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. And they actually graduated with honors, so they will get a high performance boost in their career. And now they are officially a young adult. Both of them are young adults, so we will receive some diplomas in the mail soon. I think we will get them tomorrow, or at least I'm hoping we will get them tomorrow. Let's see. And do we have a high school graduation for you too? Yes. So both of them will have a high school graduation. So we might need to wait a few one or two episodes for that. And then Oak aged up with the compassionate trait. So from having positive empathy, then they also aged up with responsible. So they are compassionate and responsible as their additional traits from the character values. And then Willow, she aged up. Oh, she's chatting with a lot of people. She aged up with compassionate as well, responsible as well. And then I'm also seeing mediator, which I think for those traits is actually really fitting for her to become a mom in the future. And then valedictorian, which will mean starting career will have a better career performance and a good looking starting pay. And for her aspiration, she needs to reach level 3 of the research and the pay skill. And she needs to enroll into a university, but we need to finish a few stuff for that still. So I will have her do that. Then we are gonna age up into the teams that we are going to age up, they are Freya, Peyton, and Dominic. And I'm checking, did Aiden already... So Tamara is a young adult. Aiden is now a young adult. Freya is still a teen. Peyton is still a teen, but they were around the same age. Renee is a teen who is a good friend of ours. Dominic is a teen, and Darren is a teen. So some of our friends have already aged up. I also want to check... So we know Reina. Reina got married, actually, to Elia. Elia? I don't know how to pronounce that name. I am very sorry. But where did you go? Did you move up? So I actually... There we go. Did she give birth? Wait. She is pregnant. She's in the 3rd semester. And she is pregnant with her 2nd child. So what I want to know is, can we ask about... Is there any way to ask about her first child and find out... Ask about relationship goals? Is there any way we can actually ask... Oh, relationship... Learn more? I want to know about... Wait, ask about graduation. I was about to say, I want to know about her kids, but I guess we're gonna add to selectable sim. And we are... Star? Her kid is named Star. And she has... Oh, Reina. I did not know you have... I did not know you had 2 kids. Two people that you are in love with. I never would have guessed that you would be in a relationship with multiple people. She also has another brother. Her mom got pregnant again and she has another brother. That's something I would not have expected either. But she has Star with this guy. I think she might still have some feelings for them, but they're not in a relationship. And then she is married to the guy from Love Struck, or one of the... No, not the guy. I think they are a day. Them. I think they are also awful compatibility, unattracted. Why are you together? But I think they're non-binary, actually similar to Oak. So it's not he or a guy. It's they them. She is not happy to be a mom, apparently. So that's a little bit of the insight in Reina's life. She is not happy to be a mom. She is pregnant with her second child, and she is with a spouse that she does not like. Reina, I don't know what's been happening to you, but maybe you need to really figure out what you want, because doing things that you don't like is not going to be good for you. But to make this birthday party a little more successful, why don't we have some drinks? We are now officially of legal drinking age. So is there a bar here? Is there a bar here, or do I need to place a bar down? Because I will place a bar down if there is no bar here. If they can have drinks, there should be the possibility to have a bar down here. Seriously, where would this bar be? So we have lockers here, kids area here. This is for eating. I don't think you can have a bar here. That's an official chef station. And there's no bar here either. So I'm gonna go and place down a bar so we can have some drinks. So we have a bar. Is it the greatest placement? Probably not. Do I think that we have a bartender? No, I don't think so. But I think we are gonna have our bartender. Is anybody into mixology? Is anybody into... Not you. I don't think our teens would actually be into mixology and would have been able to learn mixology. You never know. He does not have. Does Dakota have any mixology? No, Dakota does not have any mixology, and you have only level 1. So I am just going to have Oak branch out. No, we're not. I'm going to hire a mixologist. We will have a mixologist coming to this place for some drinks for the birthday party. We need to have Sims become playful at the same time. I think my Sims are too confident and inspired, and too flirty to actually be in any other mood. But we can't tell jokes. So Oak, why don't you tell a joke to Reina? Maybe it will help feel better by talking about penguins. Penguins. And you are going to do a little bit of a joke toward Aiden. So, joke. Why don't you do a knock-knock joke? And then just use... No, 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 no. I accidentally clicked something. No. You did not have a bladder failure. No. I am so sorry, girl. I am so sorry. You did not have that. No. No. That did not happen. That did not... Nope. That did not happen. She is feeling a little bit off. I fully understand, because something happened. Oak is also feeling a little bit off. Why are all my Sims feeling a little bit off? You don't have conditions. Please no. She did not pee herself. She instead told a joke to Aiden about pretending to pee herself, but she did not actually pee herself. We are going to destroy this object, and this never happened. And both of them are ordering their favorite drink. For Oak, it's a nectar. Wait, I have my headline effects off. Headline effects on. Let's see. For Oak, it's... What is it? Why can I not see? I think it's a nectar. I think it's something in terms of a crepe nectar. Let's see if I can order... Drink. Let's see. It's not a strawberry nectar. It does really look like a nectar. Yeah, it's a grape nectar. So Oak's favorite drink is a grape nectar, which I think is very suiting for them. She's waiting for her drink, but I don't know where you are going to wait for your drink. Can you please go here to actually get your drink? See, your drink is being made so you know what has been put in your drink. Aspen is bored. She's hungry. If you're hungry, why don't you just eat a cake? We have a cake. So why don't you just grab a serving? You are fine. You are also hungry, so why don't you just grab another serving? So everybody gets a little bit of a serving. And you are gonna drink your favorite drink as well. And what is it? It's a very big drink. A drink. A virgin caipirinha? I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's a virgin drink. So she doesn't. Her favorite drink is nothing alcoholic. It's no nectar. It's no nothing. But it is something that she is gonna enjoy very much. And nothing is sticking off because that's definitely, we are having drinks. People are um having a nectar, having a virgin drink. People are getting pukey and drunk. You had a virgin drink. You're not drunk. You had a virgin drink. You are definitely. You are not drunk. It's no, you had a virgin drink, which means that it does not contain alcohol, which means you don't feel it. So we are gonna take that off. If anybody feels something, it's Oak, who's feeling dangerously fizzy from suspicious fizz. And they are feeling pleasant drinking from nectar. They are feeling easy sipping. And they should probably feel something because they have had their first nectar in life. You with your virgin drink, you're not drunk. Definitely not. But since both of them are feeling off, I do think we need to send them to a doctor, just to a little bit of specialist to check what's going on with them, because I just want to make sure that they are okay. And no, no, I don't see it here. I don't see it here, but don't tell me they are... Okay, I don't think they're possessed by the mother, but I don't know what's happening to them either. Oak, what's happening to you, baby? Please tell me you're okay. Please tell me you're okay, because I want to make sure that you're okay. We've had drinks. We can eat cake. And we are gonna hope that my babies are okay. So Oak has been diagnosed with a chronic condition called hypertension. They will need to monitor their blood pressure by eating healthy, hydrating, exercising, and if need be, taking antihypertensive medication. I think this was the same thing that... Yeah, it runs in the family. I think it's the same thing that Hazel has. So we might be needing to do some checking up in the morning. I also don't know what's happening. It seems that they are better now, but... And Willow has eczema. Okay. So our kids are tired. Our kids are getting decisions. You are not gonna... You're not gonna... I'm gonna get rid of this. Because you are not gonna start a relationship. You don't want to start a relationship. She is thinking about babies. Maybe she wants a long-term relationship with a long-term mother-daughter, mother-son, mother-kid relationship. But I think I'm going to send them home and I am going to take care of their needs because these kids, these young adults now, they are not in a great mood and they have just been diagnosed with chronic diseases. Which for Oak, I feel bad for them. They have diabetes, they now have hypertension, they have bipolar disorder. What more is gonna happen to our baby? What, like, can the world be a little bit nicer to our baby, please? So Willow is currently working on her study course for the university entrance exam. She also needs to schedule an admissions interview. And she is feeling dizzy from her PMS. But I was checking the milestones as well to see like everything that she had finished. She was diagnosed with a chronic condition as a young adult elder. And I was seeing if everything was ticked off, but she wants to have a baby. So she is thinking about having a little baby, maybe not now, maybe after university, but it's definitely on her mind that it is something that she wants. Oak, they do not want to have a child right now. If it would happen, they would take it badly. So for them, the only thing that they want is to make a best friend at the moment. But Willow, if I check, she would be happy to be pregnant and have a child. So for the challenge rules, to just go over it again, as she is a young adult now. And while the cat is being very loud, adopt 4 children and or have science babies. So I do want to actually do something in that regard, but a little bit differently. In the relationship, family, and pregnancy, you can do insemination and surrogacy. You can have a baby through surrogacy where somebody else carries the baby for you, or you can attempt artificial insemination where you will they will inseminate you and you will have a baby without having a partner. So I want to do that for her and say that's the science baby. I also want her to adopt kids, but I do want her to have, like, for at least the first baby, I want her to have her own baby so we can carry over the genes. Then she must not be in a relationship until elderhood, which is why I also said, like, you're not gonna get into a relationship, so you don't have to think about it. She must marry as an elder, or she can marry as an elder. She must complete the super parent aspiration, have the unflirty and family-oriented traits, which we do, complete parenting and the research and debate skills, which we will work on. Must go all out for every season and holiday, like your house is decorated, your tree is perfect, your home should be in a magazine, yeah, that kind of dedication. She must complete the education, the career. It doesn't state which branch, so I'm going to leave it up to you, lovelies, to see which branch you want for her. Always have at least one animal in the house. Well, we currently have 2. And then have a gallery wall full of family photos. We already have that with our parents, which I think she would definitely continue. I've taken down the pictures already so we can take them with us. And I've made copies of some of these pictures so we can also take them with us, so that we can use those to start the family wall. For now, I'm just going to make sure that she finishes off the things for her university, so we can actually start going to university. Know your scholarships. I think we've already applied to all of the scholarships, but I still check if there might be some more that we can do. Apparently not. So I will just go to the admissions interview. Please do not go in your pajamas. Please do not go into your pajamas. And let's see. I'm not sure if she will do as well as Opal for My Not So Berry Challenge did, because she got all the distinguished degrees. I think she will get at least a few, but I'm not sure if she will get all of them. But we're just gonna finish the administration review. We're gonna take off everything that we can, so hopefully we can get into university today. And Oak is awake. What I am going to do for them is I'm just gonna immediately put them in a career. And the career that I'm gonna choose for them is going to be the writer or the freelance writer. Let's see, creativity, best-selling author. You need to achieve level 6 writing, publish 10 books, and then it's just about publishing books. So I do think they're gonna be a freelance author, just writing stories, just writing the books on their own time while making money for it. They have already been making money of one of the books, so they do already have something. But I'm just gonna continue having them as a freelance writer, so we can so he can just fulfill his dream, because I really think he wants to just write books and nothing else. We got the letters for the scholarships results. So Ally Cat we got. Then athletics we got. We didn't get the food and drink one. Friend of the animals we got. Future star we did not get. Workplace scholar we received, and then Green Harbor residents we also got. So we got a lot of different scholarships. I'm actually really surprised by everything that she got as a scholarship. Then we got a box of tampons, which I think we're definitely gonna open. We will give two to Aspen. Actually, no, we're just gonna keep everything for ourselves since we will move out of the house anyway. So if we're out of the house, it doesn't matter. So okay, the ones that we keep, the results where it's actually positive, we will keep. And I also checked she was done with her admissions interview, so I wanted to submit everything. She needs to take the aptitude test. And the aptitude test is only on Saturday morning. So I have to wait until Saturday to actually start enrolling into university, which means for now, the only thing that I can do is actually give her a job. And I want to give her a job where we can start build up parenting. So we're going to say that it's her part-time job while she is going to go to university to make some money during university. And we will also take some money out of the household to move and to actually use this money to go into the home that I want to. But the thing that I was thinking about is actually making her a babysitter, and then she is doing late night babysitting. I'm gonna put it on early babysitting. I'm gonna put it on late night, but we will take. I think we are off in the weekends. No, we work in the weekends. So she's gonna work in the weekend as a babysitter, just so she has a little bit of a job. We will build up parenting. I might just look for a job where we actually have it in the days. And then for now, there's not much I can do. She's not part of she cannot be part of the organization that I want at university because she's not in university yet. So I guess I will end the episode here. Play 2 days off cameras to have Winterfest start, so we can do on Saturday the aptitude test as well. So we'll do in the next episode Winterfest, the graduation ceremony, and moving out into the home. So I will have the next episode start them already in the home so you can fully decorate it, but I will need a little bit more time for myself to actually decorate it. So I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you liked the episode. If you did, click the little like button down below. Let me know what you think of Oak's traits. Do you think the traits are suiting? Do you think they should have different traits? Let me know those in the let me know that in the comments down below. But also let me know what you think we should give to Willow. Should we give her 2 more traits? And if so, which ones? Let me know in the comments down below as well. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either a wholesome or chaotic video, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.